Anyway, okay. So, what are different types of servers that you observed in real life time? What is server? Okay. Web servers and proxy, email, DNS. Nice. Good going, guys. DB servers. Okay. Database. Yes. Very nice. So today, I asked you another question also about the feature which we used in 1M 2M, right? Anyone find out the answer? Yes, no, even if it is no, is it fine? Just answer me. Did you find out what is the feature called as? Okay, so that feature is called as subscription feature. Okay, so this feature will help you to communicate two IoT nodes on a single platform, which is 1M 2M. It will give you the integration of devices. Okay. Yeah. So today we'll move on to the class. As I promise, I'll explain you about AWS. Yeah. Now tell me, you want demo or you want theory first? Which one you guys prefer? Theory or demo first? Demo. Okay. Sure. Theory, demo. Okay. I'll share my screen. Hope I no, no. Is my screen visible? No. Okay, wait. I'm not able to share my screen. Why? Let me join again once. I'm so sorry. I'm in mute. Okay. So now you are able to hear me, right? Yeah. So after logging into your account, this verification code will come. You have to give your verification code, which you received in your mail ID. Later, you can move to next step where you can set your own password for AWS account. Once the password is set, the next step will be banking, like payment. It won't deduct any money, but at starting it will deduct only 2 rupees. While using AWS, please make sure use free type products only. If you use any kind of other products, it will deduct money because you are giving your bank details, right? So make sure once you are using some AWS product, once you are done with your payment, everything, you can log in into your AWS account. As I already have an account, I'm just showing here. So once you perfectly logged in, this kind of window will come. Okay. Still my voice is breaking, or is it okay? From the starting, you want me to repeat Rupa website. There you can sign in as a free account. Okay. After that, you can give your details, your mail ID, so that it will send you one verification code to that mail ID. You can enter that. Later, you can set your own password. Once it is done, you have to give your bank details. Please ensure that the bank should be credit or debit, but it should have Visa. Like it won't accept Rupee. Done with that step. Still facing any issues in creating account in AWS? Guys, still anyone facing issue? Anyone created account? No, I'm not sharing anything. This is the home page you will get once you created the accounts. Okay. It's delaying, so I'll continue with the class. Once you created and you get the home page, just go and type here in services as EC2. Okay. Now you'll get this type of thing. Launch instance. Give it a sample web name. Suppose I'll give as Flask app or something. Instance type. For keeper login, you can give anything. I'm giving something as Python and RSA. So, if you are having a putty, you have to give .ppk, or if you are having open SSH things, you have to give .pem. Okay, I'm giving ppk for now because I'm using putty. Okay, here just select like it's based on application you are using, so how much it will use, something like that. So just select this is free tier eligible, remaining are not free tier eligible, so make sure to use free tier eligible. So allow all these three things, and then you can, yeah, after giving all these details, here in quick start you have another sources also. I'm using AWS. Okay, yeah, so now I'll launch the instance. It is creating my security groups and all. For details we can see here. Guys, don't worry, I'll repeat the details again. I'll give you some time to create also. Okay, so once instance created, you can see that instance, it will come here. Okay, see, Flask app. Okay, guys, now my screen is visible or not? Please respond. Is it visible? Still, it's no. now? Anyone able to see AWS homepage? Visible, right? AWS homepage. My screen is not working. Right. Okay. I'll explain you again. I'm so sorry. So once this page, if you after logging in, you'll get this page. Go to services. You can ask for EC2. Okay. As I know all your projects are in Flash, so I'm suggesting to use EC2. Once you go there, you'll get this type of page. Then go to launch instance. Name it with something. So after that, here you can select whatever thing is preferred for your project. I am using AWS. Please make sure to select only free tier eligible ones. Don't select other things. For key pair, you can have to, as I'm using putty, I'm using .ppk. If you're using OpenSSH, you have to use .pem. Okay. Okay. This name is already existed for me, so I'll create with other name. For me. Later, I'll select one instance type. See here, T2.micro is the free tier eligible. So I'm selecting that. Now, please allow HTTPS and HTTP as well with along with SSH. Then create launch instance. See the details. So it is already initialized the. So when I click on views, I have created. Okay. Rupa, to share the homepage link, you have to log log into that and then click that you can search for the EC2. Outs. Now my voice is clear, right? Guys, please respond quickly so that I can continue with the class. Yeah. So anyone having doubts how to create EC2 instance? Any doubts in creating EC2 instance? Clear, right? Okay, fine. So once EC2 instance is created, then go to services and search for S3. Okay, S3. This is basically a bucket. Now click on create bucket. So I'm giving its name as something my first. I'm choosing AWS region for Virginia. You can also use a like Pacific or Mumbai. If you would want to like allow or disable your public access, you can deselect here. But for now, I'm just blocking all public access. Then enable this one, bucket versioning. Let us create bucket. Okay, it's already existed. So So basically, these buckets are useful to your front end. So whatever assets like images, files, whatever you are having,
all those things you can upload here. Okay, and you can give you the public access, and in this bucket only you'll have to share that link, like the http link, where you have to run that whole front end files. You'll get that one, so that it will give you that allowance. Okay. Any doubts?
No sound now. No sound now. I think I'm audible now, right? Yeah, please. So, any doubts, or is it clear to create S3 buckets and EC2 instance? Okay, I'm going with my presentation for now. Okay, so now my question is, tell me why everyone right now outside the world is using AWS more than any other platforms. I'm waiting for your answers. Gives more customer service. Great. I'm expecting more answers. Only one member is in the class because AWS services allows user for the application quickly and securely. Free access to more store. User friendly programming model. Okay. Reliable network. Nice. More features easy to access compared to other services. Great. Good. So why it is popular is it is having wide range of services. If you compare with other services, AWS have more features. It will support you for the network analytics, machine learning models, IoT, and storage, databases. In all these aspects, it will give you more more applications, solutions, and ecosystem. It will give you like flexibles and for the optimization for sudden increase and decrease of workload. In all these aspects, it will give you the clear aspect. And the most important feature of this AWS is it's cost effective. So while giving you also a free type products, it will give you minimum products, right? For those also, it will minimize for this much amount of GB, so that you can in that GB you can use that feature. Okay, so next one will be other cloud services we are having is Microsoft Azure, Google platform. Yeah, we already discussed about this, why it is better. Yeah. So the main features of this AWS is it is giving scalability to meet the needs of any business.
So while starting with any applications, even if it is small or in business, in most companies they are using wide range of applications. For those also, these AWS will support. And I want to show you something. Yes. So for Flash projects, mainly for Flash projects, you need to focus on these four services in AWS. One is EC2, S3, DynamoDB, and RDS. Okay. Anyone posting any other questions? No, right? Okay. So for EC2, you can give your website application, like for you can give your public access to your website application, and you can you'll get once you uploaded all the files in your S3 buckets. After enabling that public access, you'll get a small link for HTTP request, so that you can paste that in your browser and you can see that your app is running in that. If you are using any like any databases, you'll use DynamoDB. Tomorrow I'll show how to create DynamoDB and RDS as well. So yeah, still have any doubts, or if you stuck somewhere to create those instances? Everyone have to create your AWS account. Without practice, it won't, like, you can't say that you got this server thing. Please create AWS account and just take a small project and try to deploy files in them. So for tomorrow, what you guys will do is try to make a note of EC2 and S3 buckets, the steps to create them as well, and what's the use of creating them. Clear about question? Steps to create them and what's the use of creating them. Clear about question, or do you have anything? Please respond.
Clear. Okay. So tomorrow at first you have to post all your answers for this question, and also if possible I'll call few member names. Tomorrow you have to share your screen and show me what files you uploaded in S3 buckets and have you created your EC2 instance or not. But last steps to create, like how to create EC2 instant and S3 buckets. What are the steps I told you now? Just make a note of them. I want to know that you have understand or not. That's why. Okay. Yeah, that's all for today. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Usha. Thank you for joining. Thank you, everyone.
Can you please repeat the question? My question is how to create EC2 and S3 bucket and what's the use of them? What's the use of that service? So tomorrow I'll tell you how to create service from terminal. These are inbuilt services which are provided by AWS, but we have to create other services within the Apache, those kind of stuff. I'll tell you tomorrow. Okay. So everyone be ready with the Python script so you can also do along with me tomorrow. Small Python script, not a like huge code. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining. If you are having any doubts, please let me know. Please share your doubts in the chat box.
If anyone is having any doubt, you can post that in the chat box. I think no one is having any doubts. We can conclude the session.